All right, so UFC 300 is this Saturday, and on paper, like Anthony Smith, this is like one of the greatest cards of all time. Huge matchups from start to finish, just absolute bangers, like really interesting matchups, and close fights as well, not just interesting. Like I think a lot of these, like the amount of champions that are on this card is insane. But yeah, let's get into the predictions. Let me know down in the comments who you have for the main event, Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. Um, yeah, and while you're down there, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Anyway, let's get into the predictions. So for the early prelims, starting off Davison Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. I think this should be higher. I think Jim Miller versus Bobby Green should have been first, but I guess they want people to be there from the beginning. Um, yeah, this is a I'm not too sure because I feel like Davison Figueiredo is kind of old now, but Cody Garbrandt is coming off. He's coming off some good wins, but like I don't think they were too impressive, like against who he fought, not the performances in themselves. I thought the knockouts were really good. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Davison Figueiredo by round 3 KO. I think Garbrandt by KO as well is not a bad pick. I wouldn't be mad if either of them won this, but I think Davison Figueiredo he's gonna chin him in the third round. And then Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. Yeah, Bruce Buffer is not going to be announcing Jim Miller as he wants, but yeah, I don't know. I want to pick Bobby Green because I feel like Bobby Green will win this. He's really good, but at the same time, Jim Miller's won on every, 100 card. Like I feel like it's in the script for him to win this one as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Jim Miller. Not because I don't think he's gonna even win. I think Bobby Green's gonna win, but I think Jim Miller, you know, Dana White and the script writers, they're gonna lock it in for Jim Miller to win this. And then Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. This is an alright fight. I think this is the best. This is better than the Kayla Harrison versus Holly Holm fight. I'm gonna pick Jessica Andrade by round 3 KO because Jessica Andrade in her last fight, she looked really good. Um, and Marina Rodriguez is alright, I guess. But Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. This is a banger fight. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Jalen Turner by round 3, round 2 KO. I just don't think Renato Moicano has like anything for him. Moni Moicano, he's good, but like you saw how Drew Dober kind of reversed the takedowns last time. I think Jalen Turner's too big and he's just too powerful. Not powerful, just too big. Pause. That he's gonna basically be able to outstrike Moicano and not be taken down. So apart from that, I don't think Moicano's obviously gonna outstrike Jalen Turner. Um, I think another good pick. I might go by this, but I don't think so. Renato Moicano by like round 3 sub. I feel like maybe he'll slip it in at the last second. It'll be like an insane sub, but I don't know. That's just I feel like a safer pick just to pick Jalen Turner. And then for the prelims, Sadiq Youssef versus Diego Lopez. Obviously, I'm going with the GOAT Diego Lopez. I'm gonna go with Diego Lopez by maybe round 2 KO, maybe submission, but I think round 2 KO is practically in the script. I think he's gonna lock in and he's gonna have a great performance. I feel bad for Sadiq Youssef though that he's gonna get knocked out, but I think it's either gonna be like a close fight, like a 29-28 decision, or Diego Lopez is gonna just um knock him out in round 2. And then wow, this fight I don't understand. Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison, very exciting fight, I guess. Um, I was gonna go with Holly Holm, but Kayla Harrison, I watched a couple of her fights. She looks alright. I think if she gets it to the ground, she'll be able to finish Holly Holm. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Kayla Harrison by I don't know, decision. And then Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. I'm pretty excited for this fight, even though I feel like this probably has the potential to be the most boring fight on the card. I'm gonna go with Aljamain Sterling by uh I'm not too sure. I want to go by decision, but I don't think that's going to happen. These guys, they're all going to be going for bonuses, so especially with 300k, Dana was just agreeing to anything. Like they could have just asked him to oil up as well. I don't know why they didn't do that. He was just saying yes to everything. Seriously, these UFC fighters, man, they're so stupid. But yeah, Calvin Kattar, I still don't know why they gave Aljamain Sterling Calvin Kattar. Like the guy is a former champ. He like lost to a KO like in the second round. I don't understand why they gave this guy like number 8 Calvin Kattar. He should have got someone way higher. Probably Yair or Ortega. That would have made way more sense. But Yeah, I'm gonna go with Aljamain Sterling by round two or three sub or TKO, and then Yuri versus Alexander Rakic. Um, a lot of people aren't picking Yuri for this fight. I don't even think he's the favorite either. I don't know why. This guy's literally the former champ. Only lost to Alex Pereira, who is like insanely good. So I don't know why people are just picking against him now. I'm gonna pick Yuri Prohaska, especially on a card like this, bro. He's gonna want that bonus. He's gonna go crazy, especially after Alexander Rakic called him a fake samurai. Like I don't even. What was the point of that? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with Yuri Prohaska by round one or two KO, and it's gonna be like a insane KO. It's probably gonna be like a spinning elbow or something insane, like really like a crazy KO. I'm really expecting that from Yuri. I don't think he's gonna win a decision, no, lose a decision like everybody else is saying, because everybody's switching up on him, and I have no idea why. He was literally winning against Alex Pereira until he got knocked out, which is kind of a stupid statement, but like you know what I mean. Like he wasn't, apart from the leg kicks, which I think he would have been fine with as time went on. Like he was basically winning that fight. He took him to the ground. I think he probably would have won if he didn't get knocked out. Like I think he probably would have won a decision. But yeah, I think he's gonna knock out Alexander Rakic at some point with something insane. All right, so for the main card then, obviously for the first fight on the main card, even though this shouldn't even be here, I don't know why Bo Nickel, especially Cody Brundage. Cody Brundage is like what 12? I think he's like 10-5, bro. This guy's going like, it's a horrible record. I don't know why they put this guy on the main card. Like I don't even know why they give Bo Nickel Cody Brundage in general. I don't think Cody Brundage is obviously gonna win this. Obviously I'm going with Bo Nickel by round one. I'm not really sure. I think he's going to KO him, but he might submit him because we've been talking a lot about how Cody Brundage has a wrestling background. Don't know where that came from. He literally got dominated on the ground by Cedric Dumas. Um, and then yeah, I already made a video about this. Charles Oliveira versus Arman Sarukian. I'm going Sarukian by by round 2 KO. If you want to go watch that, I think I'll do best editor on YouTube. Apart from Bedtime in May, obviously, but I'll put the info card on the top right, and then Gaethje versus Holloway. Again, I already made a video about this, and then Wei Li versus Yan Xiaonan. Yeah, very great fight. Yeah, I'm going with Zhang Wei Li by decision. I don't think she's gonna knock out Yang Xiaonan. Also, for the Oliveira fight, oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, I don't know. Again, I already said this, like, whether people are nervous at the press conference doesn't matter, but Arman was looking a bit shaky, and Charles Oliveira, bro, this guy is very confident that he's gonna win this, and for some reason that he's gonna solidify the rematch against Islam. Still, like I said, bro, I don't see him winning that fight against Islam at all. Like, it really doesn't matter. And then Pereira versus Jamahal Hill. Yeah, I don't know. To summarize what I said in the other video, I made a video about this one as well, obviously. To summarize, I basically said, I think Alex Pereira's chin is very questionable, and Jamal Hill's power is not questionable. I think Jamahal Hill only needs like one punch to knock him out. And another thing, like on the Pereira versus Hill video, some guy said that I'm picking I'm picking with my hopes and emotions. I'm not a huge fan of either of these guys. I just think too many people are kind of just like talking about Hill's weaknesses and not Pereira's weaknesses. Like, bro, the guy got knocked out by Adesanya. Apart from that, he hasn't really been hit, so his defense is good. And his wrestling is terrible. Like, no one's going to talk about that, though. I'm going to go with Jamahal Hill by round 3 or round 2 KO. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the main card. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Let me know who you have, like, for the main card at least. Because I actually do want to know, because I feel like a lot of people are kind of just, like, they're picking Pereira, and I really don't know why they're not, like, pointing out his weaknesses. They're just going for Jamal. I don't know. I think it's because he's a fan favorite right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. All right.